Alright. I have a quick question for you guys. Should genetically modified organisms / food be banned? And now let's talk about genetically modified organisms or animals and stuff. So what is a genetically modified animal or plant? Well, genes are changed to make living things a better and super version of itself. Now there's why do we even do any of this? Well, it's just to get better food and to get healthier food and to make food that grows faster so that we can feed the whole world. Well, so wasting as much as we can. I'm kidding, so that we don't waste as much. And to get as much food as we can. I mean, I eat a lot. Yeah, look at my stomach. I'm kidding, don't look at my stomach, it's gross. And all I'm going to say right now is that this affirmative position and the genetically engineered food is actually useful to the health of the people. And by that, I actually mean it's useful to actually help to keep people really, really, really healthy. I mean, it could be one of the uses for that. Another form, and this is the gene, by the way. This is the U.S. from the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Now, genes are changed to these genes are changed so that they can be put into new homes, or so that they can be put into other organisms to change the organism's specific behavior. And instead of having rotten needles in your thing, like, yeah, I don't like needles here. Well, instead of that, how about you eat something to get a vaccine instead? To get the vaccine, all you have to do is probably eat the banana. And if you don't want to get a vaccine, you should support the genetically modified banana thing because of a lot of reasons. But genetically modified bananas will have the vaccine gene inside them, and that will in turn put the vaccine into your blood, which will then make your body think it's a fake invasion. Also, I'm not sure how they're gonna get it out of the digestive system. They're probably going to be part of the nutrients or something. So you're basically going to eat a virus, a dead one or a weak version, that has the same genetic code of the vaccine that's going to be created. That's interesting. And new animals for exhibition, as long as, I guess it's okay as long as they're like in zoos or something. Don't you think they look cool? Glowing animals, bioluminescence. This is a pretty cute cat. Wonder if it's fake lights though. Probably not. And GMOs are the future. Obviously, they're gonna help us in the future. But now, let's talk about the negative position. GMOs, genetically modified organisms, if done wrong, could be horribly, horribly, horribly catastrophist to the people who will be able to consume any of that food. GMOs also look like the regular food that it's being modified by, and it could hurt us instead of actually trying to help us. It's nice and all, but all I'm going to say is that instead of helping us, it might potentially become a mutant, which reminds me of the X-Men. And of course, there's a risk to all of this. If something goes wrong, then is it actually worth it? Is it worth the risk? Is it worth killing thousands of humans to be able to help all the others? Is it worth killing millions and millions of humans to help other humans? Is it worth it in the name of science? And is this even science, or is this a crazy Frankenstein analogy or something? And sometimes, when they're put into the market, there's no label on it. Oh no, there's no label. No! Yeah, there's no label on it. And when you accidentally rearrange the adenine, cytosine, guanine, thymine to adenine and cytosine, which shouldn't even be like AT should be together, and CG should be together, everything accidentally to AC together, or AG together, or CA together, or CT together, or GT together, or GA together. This might potentially cost millions of dollars wasted, and millions of lives wasted, too. Probably sometimes. And that is the whole story explained. And sometimes when they're on the market, there's no labeling if it's genetically modified or not. We do have a right to know, people. We do have a right. And that is all I'm going to say. And this is our time. And what is my opinion on this? I pretty much think that genetically modified organisms in food, they're kind of okay, I guess, because of a lot of reasons. Affirmative position, I kind of agree on most of it. So, I mean, sure, if you use it correctly, I'll eat stuff that's been used correctly. It has been proven with tests, and it has been already tested, but not by me. But, and also, I kind of also agree with the negative position. Sometimes I don't think we should do any of this to some animals. And I don't think we need to do any of this to animals if these mutations aren't going to benefit them at all. And if the GMO goes wrong inside an animal, especially an animal I care about, it might result in the loss of that animal, or that animal becoming famous and has no time for me. That is all I am going to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. From now on out, peace.